I've been asked what inspired me to write this book. Well, it really started when the realisation that 2014 was the 125th anniversary of the Institute, and that no history had been written since 1960, I should say. Now, the start was obviously a history of the Institute, but it became very clear from the word go that the Institute was part of the marine engineering evolution, and that the book had even wider appeal if it looked at the history of marine engineering from its very earliest days. So we've looked back to around about 200 years ago when steam first went to sea, and then followed the various trends and design evolutions through that period, including those where the Institute played a part of one level or another in those developments. The book itself is broken down into chapters that look at steam engines, the development of the steam turbine, the evolution of the diesel engine, and then the various aspects and applications of that, and then following on with more detailed look at the Institute's own history. Along the way, I've had to research things both at the Institute's headquarters, using the online virtual library, which is invaluable for such work, and using my own reference sources in my own little library at home, which covers quite a substantial amount of maritime history. Overall, it's taken about 2 years of digging around and putting together, and also researching illustrations, which of course is a vital part of such a book. It's thrown up some very interesting stories about various people, some more known than others. For example, there's the story of the Honourable Charles Parsons, who was one of the early presidents and the man attributed with the development of the steam turbine. It also includes people like John Lamb, who is perhaps one of the great unsung heroes of the industry. He perfected the use of high sulphur fuels in engines, i.e. the boiler fuel, because this required certain lubricants to be developed. He worked for Shell. He was also instrumental in putting one of the first gas turbines in a ship at sea, again a Shell tanker. Curiously, he thought the gas turbine might take over, and as I point out, in a way, it's strange how even a genius like John Lamb could get things wrong. What emerges, of course, is the diesel engine has become the dominant, and from Dr. Rudolf Diesel, who features again, and also another relatively unknown person, which was Mr. Ackroyd Stewart, who is sometimes seen as the rival developer of the diesel engine, and was, of course, a benefactor of the Institute with a bequest on his death. So overall, I've attempted to portray the way that marine engineering has evolved over 125 years, but even more, and how the Institute has played a role in encouraging, disseminating information, and providing a forum for debate and discussion.